passage that comes from Psalms. The words in Hebrew, any of the things we sing in Hebrew, you also see English characters connected to it too. You're welcome to sing along. The universal Hebrew words la, la, la also fit to every song that we're going to sing. So you're welcome to do that also. Hine Matov, that's at the top of the page there, means, that's from Psalm 133, there's probably some biblical English up there, but it means that whenever we're together, it's like we're one big family. And I just want you to look around the room and take a look at who are also members of your broader family. May we always see that wherever we are, wherever our paths take us. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Welcome tonight to Temple Emmanuel. We're really, really blessed that you're with us. Tonight, we have a very special additional rabbi in our community. You're looking at her right over here. Zoe, whose bat mitzvah is this weekend. And if you're used to seeing, let's say, 13-year-olds becoming bat mitzvah, and you're saying to yourself, wow, that is one tall 13-year-old, I should say Zoe is a senior in high school. Sometimes our 13th birthday comes and goes, maybe our 14th birthday. You're knocking on the door of your 18th birthday, if memory serves me correctly. And so as a high school senior, Zoe looked around recently and said, you know something? I got this one. And we look at her and say, what an incredible role model. And so we'll be celebrating with her throughout the course of the weekend. You want me to ask your mom to come up here right now, right? So Sean, if you'd come up here also, and the two of you are going to go over where the Shabbat candles are right now. Let's turn in our prayer books to pages 120 and 121 for the Shabbat candle lighting, the Shabbat candle blessings, as the women of Straub, Zoe and Sean, bring a little bit more light into a world that sorely, sorely needs it.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light. atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehad mikner
Shel
Shabbat.
So in just a moment, you're going to get a chocolate kiss. I'm not kidding. You really are going to get a chocolate kiss. Actually, Zoe, you're going to start passing these out in a moment, right? I think if you need additional assistance, you have like some assistant rabbis over here. And you're going to get that. Don't hold on to it too tight, but hold on to it, I think. And those who are joining us digitally, and we say Shabbat Shalom to you, you're always welcome to leave us a blessing. But if you want to use this as a moment to go get some chocolate also on your own, but we are going to use that chocolate as we bless one another in just a few moments. In order to take us to the next part of our prayers, we're going to turn to a beautiful poem on page 142, no, 138, page 138. There's a beautiful poem that was written, hundreds and hundreds of years ago, which talks about the Jewish people's connection to the Sabbath. We see the Sabbath, we connect to the Sabbath as if a bride was walking into our community. So we're going to sing a couple verses here, and you'll hear it kind of repeat itself. But when we get to the last one, I'm going to ask everybody to stand, or you're going to see people standing, and we're going to face towards the door, and it's like we're literally inviting a Shabbat bride into our community and saying, welcome, we celebrate you, and we are so, so blessed by your presence. After we sing that one verse, we're going to turn and we're going to face again this way being towards the east and towards the city of Jerusalem. Lecha dodi likrat kala penei Shabbat nekabla. We say that we should really welcome the Sabbath bride into our midst as the hour is here for us to do so. Lecha
Shabbat.
face towards the door as Shabbat enters into our community. And just like you welcome someone into your home, we welcome Shabbat with the singing of the 9th verse. Oh, Eve Shalom, Ateret Be'ara,
Gam b'simcha,
U'betzola, Toch Emunei, Am Segula, Bo'ichala, Turn back this way, not only into our homes, not only into our community, but also into our lives and in our hearts as we celebrate together Shabbat. Lecha Dodi. Lecha Please be seated. I came into temple today and I said to someone, I said, TGIS. You thought I was going to say TGIF, didn't you? Right, you know what that stands for? Thank God it's Friday. What does TGIS stand for? Thank God it's Shabbat. Right? Thank God it's Shabbos, right? It's really good. It's really good to have this opportunity, right? Just to take that deep breath. Go ahead, take a deep breath, right? Whatever the stuff is going on out there, it'll still be there for you when you're done tonight if you want it. But at least you get a little break right now. And over the course of this next day in our community, right? That break, that renewal, that refreshing opportunity for us to continue to grow. They say the growth happens in those pauses. May this be a time also for that. Scooch a little closer to your family and friends. If you want to, you can put your hand on their shoulder. And we're going to bless one another with the words that are time-honored by our tradition. You'll repeat after me. You'll repeat after Rabbi Hertz in Hebrew and then in English. And then afterwards, we're going to ask you to give a chocolate kiss to someone next to you. If you want to give a real kiss because, you know, like you're related or whatever, you're more than welcome to do that. Repeating these words of blessing. Yivarechacha Adonai.
Yivarechacha Adonai.
V'yishmerecha.
V'yishmerecha.
May God bless you.
May God bless you.
And may God keep you.
And may God keep you.
Ya'er Adonai.
Ya'er Adonai.
Panav
Panav
Elecha.
Elecha. V'yichuneka.
May God's light shine on you.
May God's light shine on you.
May God be gracious to you.
And may God be gracious to you. Yisa Adonai.
Yisa Adonai.
Panav Elecha.
Panav Elecha.
V'yasem Lecha.
V'yasem Lecha.
Shalom.
Shalom.
May God always be with you
May God always be with you.
and bless you with peace.
And bless you with peace.
Amen.
Amen.
All right, go ahead and give a chocolate kiss to each other. Shabbat Shalom. I think we've got some chocolate up here too. Do we get some chocolate? Ah, good. I know. Ah. Here you go. You should take one too. So our service will continue now on page 146 in the prayer books. The ark doors are going to be opened, and we ask as they are, if you're able to stand, please to do so at this time. Page 146.
Page 2 in our worship handout. You'll find the song Roll Into Dark, a contemporary setting for our blessing of the evening. We'll sing it together. And there might be some hand motions. Follow along.
Okay, let's do the hand. You're going to lead us in the hand motions? All right. So you got to like hold on to the words and try to do the hand motions. That you can do it. Roll in the dark. Roll into dark. Turning back in our prayer books to the bottom of page 148. Baruch atah Adonai Ha'ma'ariv ha'aravim. We bless the light. We also bless the darkness. We bless all of the miracles of nature and the goodness that they bring to us, as together we all say, Amen. And at the bottom of page 151, we sing together the blessing there, and then we will turn the page and continue with the central declaration of the Jewish people, the Shema. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael.
Shema Yisrael,
You may be seated. We're on page 154 with the singing of V'ahavta.
V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'otecha v'hayu hadorim ha'ela asher Anochi metzavecha hayom levavecha v'shinoto levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'beitecha uv'lachtecha b'derech uv'shoftecha uv'kumecha וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך, ובישעריך, למען תזכרו, ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני Adonai Elohechem, asher hotzeiti atem me'eretz Mitzrayim, le'il lachem le'Elohim. Ani Adonai Elohechem.
Please turn to page 157.
Bottom of 157.
We read responsively. In a world torn by violence and pain, a world far from wholeness and peace, give us the courage to say, Adonai, there is one God in heaven and earth.
The high heavens declare your glory, may earth reveal your justice and love.
From bondage in Egypt we were delivered. At Sinai we bound ourselves to your way.
Inspired by prophets and instructed by sages, time and again we overcame oppressive forces.
Through our failings are many and our faults are great. It has been our glory to bear witness to our God, keeping alive in dark ages your vision of a world redeemed.
Let us continue to work for the day when the nations will be one and at peace. Then shall we rejoice as Israel did, singing on the shores of the sea.
I want you to open up your worship handout to page 2. Worship handout to page 2 at the bottom. These words that come from antiquity. The song of freedom our people sang at the sea. Now you'll see there we're going to do verse 1 and verse 2 after we sing the chorus one more time. All right, and Debbie and I will sing something like, and the river is wide, and then you're going to say what? And the river is wide. Okay, you see how that goes back and forth? Mi chamocha, 1, 2, everyone. Mi chamocha, Elim Adonai. Mi chamocha, Nedar Bakodesh. Nora Tehilo, Nora Tehilo, O Sefer. And the river is wide, and the river is deep. Together, and the river is standing between you and me, and freedom, freedom. Page 161 at the top. Zoe will lead us in a prayer of peace.
Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Adonai, help us to walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts, that we may lie down in peace and rise up waiting to do your will.
We're going to stand now as the ark doors are open. Our prayers continue on page 164. Page 166. Baruch Page 168. page 170. With the Torah Ark doors closed, you may be seated. And our prayers will continue silently through page 180. You can use this as an opportunity to meditate on the words on the page, or even mix them up with prayers of your own, or just add prayers of your own. But we take these next few moments for silent prayer. Shabbat Shalom. We have a number of guests here tonight. First off, guests from your extended family, right? People who are just very, very special in your life. We also have guests here from First Presbyterian Church is visiting tonight. Did I get that right? Or am I like totally stepping on it and it's like another church and I got it wrong? Unitarian Universalist. Oh, yeah. So like the folks, I knew that. But yes, did you hear what they said? The University of, no, the Unitarian Universalists. Any like specific branch? Of Greensboro. Just like snap your fingers like that. That's the way that we show our appreciation. Yay. We're really glad that you're here tonight. Sorry about the blunder there. That was not done intentionally, but I think I was briefed. I got I guess must have gotten next week's briefing or something like that. Be that as it may, we're really glad that you're here, and we're glad that you're all here. And you didn't know this, but tonight, if somebody from your who is here tonight has a birthday in the month of December, we are celebrating birthdays. All right, so in order to do this, you have to raise your hand and tell me that it's your birthday. All right, and that's okay. All we're going to do is ask you to say your name, and we're going to ask you to tell us your birthday, and then we are going to ask you, if you want to tell us, like I just need to know what general vicinities you're in. You can put your hands down. And then you're going to tell us how old you are, if you want to. Jokes that have been used before are, this is my 29th birthday, or the anniversary of my 29th, and stuff like that. So we've heard those before, but if you want to use it, you're more than welcome to do so, or you can just say pass or something cool like that. What do you get in return for this? You get a little something special from Rabbi Hertz and me, from Rabbi Amy and me, and our friends over at Dewey's. This, I think, says that you've got to put this in Winston-Salem, but they've told us that they also accept these, these coupons here in Greensboro. All right, I think they're over at the Friendly Shoppers. I feel like I'm doing an advertisement or something. I'm coming over here. Now have you rethought, is it your birthday? You know what that is? It's like, oh yeah, it's my birthday. Who are you? What day is your birthday? And how old are you going to be?
Hi, I'm Andy Broad. My birthday is December 3rd.
My birthday is December 4th, and I am 45.
45. Well, you had your birthday already. And here's a little something special from us. Aren't you glad you came here tonight? Over here. Oh, yes. Over here. Oh, yeah. What's your name? You know the drill by now, right?
Oh, AJ Pytek,
And what day were you born on, AJ Pintek?
December 16th.
And how old are you, if you want to tell us?
I believe I'm 48 now.
48. All right, good. There you go, AJ. All right. Oh, and you too. Oh.
Catherine Piatak, December 26th, and I'll be 49.
Wonderful. Well, here's a little something for you also. Thanks. All right, and if my memory serves me correctly, we're coming around the bend here. Oh, now we've all got birthdays over here. Okay, good.
I'm Gianna Gagliardi. I was born on December 1st.
So happy birthday already. You want to tell us how old you are or pass?
I'm 19.
19. Oh, here you go. And I'm going to come over here to you. Feel like, remember Phil Donahue? It's not your birthday. All right. You're just pointing at, you had an opportunity there. Oh, we're going to get to you. I see you. One of my stars over here. Let me come over here first. Yes. Which one of you? You.
Alan, December 21st, 70.
Wow. You get one for your round number there. And mazel tov to you. And hello there.
Susan Pensker, December 4th, and I'm either 71 or 69 if I start counting backwards.
Oh, that's good. Right. Are you supposed to do that at 7? Okay, good. And who's your boyfriend over here?
I'm Jerry Pensker, December 15th. I'll be 75 on Sunday.
Wow, mazel tov. Here is one for you, and here is one for you. A couple that celebrates within a couple days of each other. Isn't that amazing? And let's see. Oh, we got more where? Here? Oh, you. I should come to the, I'm going to come back and get you. I'll do this here. Hi. December was a very busy month back in March. Oh, right. I'm sorry. Oh, you guys.
But I'm check.
But that last comment was rated PG-13 or something like that.
Howard, December 9th, and today is the 56th anniversary of my bar mitzvah parsha.
Wow.
Wow. Where's Zoe? You can practice with him after services tonight. You? Who are you?
Ivan Cutler, December 30th, Shavim Vespa.
The second part there didn't make sense. Is Shivim the what?
Is it Vespa? And he was 77.
Vesheva. Great. Yes, that made total sense. I thought you said you were 70 and a Vespa. I thought I moved to Italy or something like that. Oh. And he's honest, too.
Superviance, December 25th.
Hanukkah this year.
That's right, Hanukkah. That's right, Hanukkah. And
We'll be lighting a lot of candles for you.
absolutely.
And others will be celebrating, too. They're just saying.
By then, I'll need 69 candles.
Wow. There you go, and that's for you. Candelicas in Ladino, yeah. All right, and are we over here too? Oh, you guys are gonna wipe me out tonight. The people over at Dewey's are gonna be really happy. Who are you?
John Beckman, December 25th. I turned 32.
Congratulations, here you go. All right, yeah. You know, that whole thing, if you have enough people in a room, it's better than a 50% chance that two people will have the same birthday. We've done that twice tonight. It's also a good chance you'll have two presidents of the congregation together, and, right, Jerry and Andy? Did I miss anybody? I hope not. Who are you? Come here a second. Come stand over here. This way people who are in digital land can see you also. You got a birthday, huh? All right, tell everybody your name.
My name is Rhapsody O'Gara, and my birthday is December 27th. I'm turning 12.
Wow. So here you go. And in addition to birthday candles, you're also going to have Hanukkah candles this year. Do we have, here you go. Hold on a second. You help us do this every week. I'm reaching in my bag of tricks here. Here's an extra kiss for you. All right, we're going to sing Yom Huledet Sameach, which is happy birthday in Hebrew, and then we're going to do this. But I will say this, my blessing to everyone who was born in the month of December. As we celebrate you tonight here at Temple, just know that we are so grateful for you and the light that you bring to our world during some of the darkest days, the shortest days also of the year. So continue to let your light shine forth and continue to bring blessing to everybody. Yom Huledet Sameach. I like that. Yom Huledet Sameach. Yom Huledet Sameach. Yom Huledet Sameach. Yom Huledet Sameach. You know the words now, right? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. December birthdays. December birthdays. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. And CJ, we're so happy you're back. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Happy birthday to our December friends. I want to share a story tonight. Our Shabbat together evenings, we start our day, our evening with our littles, and then a community dinner you're always invited to, and then an opportunity to share a story with a message. So I hope that the message will resonate tonight. It's certainly one of light and hope, and I'm excited to share it. So there is a crack in everything, and that's how the light gets in. Thank you, Leonard Cohen, and those of you who knew the resonance. There is indeed a crack in everything, and that is how the light gets in. And it has felt like there are many cracks in the world over the last year, last months, even the last few weeks. And yet here we are on the cusp of Hanukkah and an opportunity to let the light in. And so tonight I wanted to share a story about a cracked pot. A pot like for water or for something that we might fill it up that had lots of cracks in it. So not a direct link to a story about light, but a link to the idea that there's a crack in everything, and that is how the light gets in. A long, long time ago, in a far-off land, there lived a water bearer. I don't know if you know what a water bearer is, but he had two pots with a very long pole in between, which he balanced across his shoulders. And he hung one pot from each side of the long pole. I think that's like, call it like the yoke of the back, right? Is that, I think, right? With the pots and the bar across your back. And each day, this man, this gentleman, would leave his home with his empty pots and the pole draped across his broad shoulders, and he would walk down the path to the stream. It was a long walk, and it was cold, and it was dark. And he would arrive there as the light was coming up, and once at the stream, the man would fill both of his pots with water. And then he would put the pots back on the pole, and he would balance the pole across his shoulders. And as the light was at full light now, he would finally make his way back home after a long walk. Now, the part of the story that you may not know that I need to let you know is that one of the man's pots had indeed a crack in it. And just as you might expect, every time this man would take this journey to the stream and then home, he would arrive back at home and the cracked pot was only half full of water. Over that long journey from the stream to home, he had lost half of the water that he had worked so hard to fill up the pot full of. But some people are hard to change, and that did not change his routine. Every day he would walk down the path to the stream, he would collect his water, and he would arrive home with one pot that was full of water, and the other pot was half full. And this went on every day, week after week, month after month, year after year. Some people find it hard to change. And as you might imagine in a story such as this, the cracked pot, felt so sad by this. And the pot began to feel a bit ashamed. And one day, as the man was walking home, the cracked pot mustered up the courage to speak to the man. I'm imagining in my head Mrs. Potts from the Beauty and the Beast. And the pot whispered to the man, "Excuse me, sir. I'm so sorry," said the pot. "I really want to apologize and beg your forgiveness." The man was surprised. The pot was speaking. And why was the pot ashamed and asking him for forgiveness? And the man said to the pot, "What do you have to apologize for?" And the pot answered, "Over the years that I've helped you, I've never been able to deliver a full load of water to you or for you. I have never been able to do my fair share. You work so hard, but because of the crack in my body, you never get the full amount of water. So your efforts are never completely rewarded. And it's all because of me and the crack in my body. I am a cracked pot." Hearing this, the man began to feel really sorry for the pot. They're having a whole conversation on the way back from the stream. "Listen," the man said, "it's okay, really, it is. In fact, the next time that we go to collect water, as we walk along the way, I want you to look out over your side of the path." And so the cracked pot agreed. And the next day, as was the routine, every week, every day, for years and years, the water bearer walked down to the stream with his pole and his empty pots. And once in the stream, the man filled both the pots with water and placed each one on the end of his pole, which he balanced across his broad shoulders, and he walked home. Instead of worrying about the crack and the water that was falling out, the pot did as the man had instructed. The cracked pot looked out along the side of the path, and what he saw, what did he see? An amazing field of flowers. The man stopped. "Cracked pot, do you see all those flowers?" he asked. And before the pot had time to respond, the man spoke again. "And have you noticed that these gorgeous flowers are only on your side of the path?" Cracked pot was surprised. "It's because I knew that water leaked from your crack. So I planted seeds along the way," the man said. "That way, every day when we walked back up to the house, you, cracked pot, watered those seeds. And it's thanks to you that we have these beautiful flowers growing along our path. Without your cracked pot, we would not have had these colorful flowers to brighten our day and bring beauty to the world. So I need to thank you, cracked pot. Thank you for being exactly who we needed you to be." So this Hanukkah, this Shabbat, may we look for the places that still feel a little bit broken, to find the light that can shine through and the beauty that can emerge from seeing light in the darkness. And may we all be like the cracked pot, bringing our best selves, bringing who we are, because we do not know what is lying there right below the surface. Shabbat Shalom. Announcements, Barb.
Good evening, everyone. I am Barb from the board, and welcome to Zoe's family and our guests visiting today. I'm just going to share with you a couple of announcements. There are a lot of Hanukkah happenings on page 3 of your handouts. I will point out the top 2, which is that this Sunday there's going to be a gift shop sale beginning at 10, and on Tuesdays, if you feel like it, sign up for crafts, cocktails, and combos. I'm doing the cocktail and the convo. I'm not too much of a crafter. So, but come and have fun. You just need to register on our website, and a donation would be appreciated. As usual, Rabbi Andy and his wife will have Asian on Mistletoe on December 24th. So if you are in town, you can bring an vegetarian Asian food dinner to the Corinne's house. Just need to register online so they know how many folks are coming. But my favorite, and the thing I'm most excited about, it's on page 6. Saturday, January 25th, we are having a party like it's your B'nai Mitzvah. We're going to have a DJ. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we hope to raise money so that we can eventually get a new roof for the temple. So we hope you put that on the calendar. Get ready to party like it's 19 or whatever it was for you. And Shabbat Shalom.
It was 1979 for me.
1991. 86.
God.
Look, we're like all three different
It was
generations.
at the height of disco. How about that? I do want to say one other thing, which is that I want folks to mark their calendars for Friday night, January the 17th, which is our annual Martin Luther King Shabbat service. And we'll have more announcements about our very special speaker. That is a night when the Jewish community here, we get to go first on a Friday night where we celebrate the life and legacy of Dr. King. And we hope that not only will Temple Emmanuel be here, but we really open this up to the entire community. So our friends from the Universal, I'm going to mess this up, the Unitarian Universal. So good that there are two U's, right? Unitarian Universalist Church here in Greensboro. We hope that you'll join us that night. and and that many other groups from beyond the Jewish community will be here with us as we celebrate the life and legacy of Dr. King. That is on Friday night, January the 17th.
Let's turn together in our prayer books to page 371. As I shared before, there are lots of cracks and challenges in life, and certainly we know there are those within our community who are in need of healing, whether it's healing of body or spirit. And we pause when we gather together as a community, a holy community on Shabbat, to offer prayers of healing for them, and indeed for all of us, because it is hard to sometimes live our lives that it may be a blessing, and we need strength and courage to do that. So we'll share this Misha Barach prayer in the middle of the page. The first paragraph for all of us, stopping in the middle to share names of those we're thinking of tonight for healing, and then offering the second part of this blessing for them. In our hearts, those for healing. As I come around and our eyes meet or my hand meets you, I hope you'll share the names of those you're thinking about this Shabbat. Share the second part of this blessing for them. We're on the bottom of page 586 with the ark doors open. We continue with Elena.
And so tonight we remember those very precious loved ones whom death took from us recently within the course of this past 30 days, the period that our tradition marks as Shloshim. We're remembering tonight Jimmy Rotenstrike, Scott Sellers, Brian Jardine, as well as Jerry Medlin. And we're also remembering the following very precious individuals whose yard sites, the anniversary of their passing, took place this past week. As we remember Bertha Schwartz, Bertha Baer, Jack Lerner, Janet Bleitenthal, Joe Bollett, Mary Hash, Norman Schulek, Joseph Yeager, Sol Green, Edith Sloan, Marcia Posner, Marvin Hertz, Ronald Miller, Jerry Kilimanjaro, Sarah Kittner, Annette Racklin, Janet Van Staveren, Louis Neiman, Mark Hayden, Barbara Ray Pinsker, Stanley Shavitz, as well as Harold Popper. Zichronam livracha, may their memories always live on as a blessing and as an inspiration, as together we all say, Amen. We're going to stand together one more time, this time for comfort and for support. Join our voices together on page 598 with the traditional Jewish words of remembrance. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shmei rabah, be'alma divarach yirute, v'yemlich malchute, v'chayechon v'yomechon, uv'chaye dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agalau v'zman kari v'imru amen. Yehi shmei rabah mevarach le'alam u'almei almaya. Yiparach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, V'yet hadar, v'yet aleh, v'yet halal, shmei dekudsha brichu, le'elamin kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran ba'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shalama rabba min shamaya, v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Hoseh shalom b'imroma, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, Val kol yoshvei tevel, v'imru amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn, comfort to all who are bereaved, and may God who creates harmony on high bring peace to us, to Israel, to the entire Middle East, to all our people here at home, our nation here at home, to all humanity, as together we all say, Amen. Friends, immediately following services tonight, we hope that you'll come to the far end of our foyer. We have a couple more blessings. Take some wine or take some grape juice if that's how old you are or your thing. And just hold on to it because we have a couple more blessings to do. We also hope that you'll stick around so that we can spend a little bit more time together tonight. Tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock is our Torah study, our weekly Torah study. It will meet here in the temple boardroom. If you consider yourself to be a beginner, intermediate, or a more advanced studier of Torah, or some point in between or beyond, we hope that you'll join us as we delve into the depths of this week's Torah portion. And then at 10:30 tomorrow morning, Zoe, don't you join me in this invitation telling everybody that they should be here as your call to the Torah to become bat mitzvah. We're so unbelievably proud of you. We hope that this is a time of blessing for you and your family. You're going to want to turn to page 180 in your prayer books, remain standing. We're going to move the microphones down here so that we can sing a song of peace, Oseh Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.